If you want to learn how to level up your life and unlock the hottest, highest, and healthiest version of yourself this summer, this is the podcast for you. Welcome to today's episode of Hot and Unbothered. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my podcast. If you are new here, my name is Brianna Gomez, and if you're not new here, welcome back. I am so happy that you're here. I'm so happy to be spending time with you today. If you clicked on this episode, you are probably like me, and you are just so ready for summer, for the beach days, for the sunny days, for the days off, for the playlists, everything. The vibes of summer are honestly just unmatched, in my opinion. I'm definitely a summer girly, but summer goes by so quickly. So today we are doing a highly requested episode, which is a summer essentials episode. Everything you need for the perfect it girl self-care thriving summer. We're going to talk all things from beauty, self-care, fashion, fun stuff. It's going to be a fun, very summer-filled episode. Before we dive in, you guys know I love to share a podcast review. Today we have one from Sissel. She said, "Hi Brie, I'm Sissel, a 22-year-old woman from Denmark, soon turning 23. Oh my gosh, me too. For years throughout my teens and early 20s, I struggled with mental health issues, depression, anxiety, and eating disorders. I finally found myself again about 2 years ago, and about 6 months ago, I found your podcast and have been so obsessed ever since. It really makes me feel so proud of myself for choosing recovery and self-love. Thank you so much for everything you do. You truly are a wonderful and pleasant person." That review honestly means so much to me. Thank you so much for taking the time to write that and to share that. It is so inspiring how strong you are and how you've come back from all of the obstacles that you've gone through throughout your life. And now you're here on your self-love, growth, self-care journey. And there's something really beautiful about that. So we're so happy to have you here as part of the Hot and Unbothered family, and I can't wait to all grow together and to continue sharing our stories and our improvements and all of our wins. So thank you for that review. Don't forget to leave a review this episode for the chance to be featured next week and rate it 5 stars. I also just want to say thank you guys so much for all of the well wishes for my health and my surgery. I probably won't have the surgery for at least a few more weeks, but until then I'm supposed to be on bed rest, laying low. Hence why if you're watching, you can see that I'm still on my bed. This is probably going to be my set for the next few weeks at least, but all of your guys' prayers and thoughts just mean the world to me, and they help more than you know. So thank you so much, but let's dive in. So number 1, summer essentials. I'm going to start with just the random stuff. I think the main thing that you absolutely need if you want to have an it girl main character summer is a summer playlist. I don't care. Also, if you had like a record player and made a little playlist, that'd be cute too, but a summer playlist on whatever streaming service you listen to. Make a summer playlist. I have one I will leave for you guys, but just songs that remind you of summer are the best, because then every year when you hear the song, you know that it's summertime and it gives you that nostalgic feeling. I love a good summer playlist, and I have a summer playlist. I'll link it for you guys in the show notes, but so good. Also, something that you need, preferably, but I know it's not attainable for everyone, I would recommend some sort of digital camera. You can get ones from TikTok Shop or Amazon that are so cheap, or a Polaroid camera, a film camera you can get at CVS for like $20. That used to be one of my favorite things. If I was going on trips with my friends, I would just get film cameras, and it's so fun to document the memories and then get the film developed afterwards, and they look all cool and kind of vintage looking. But even if you can't get a digital camera, there's also apps that make you, there's the digital camera apps. There's, oh my gosh, I don't want to even say it. I think it's Hygiene. Also, there's an app on your phone called Cam where you can import pictures from your camera roll and it makes it look like it's film. This is not sponsored, but I loved that app as well, just for the summertime, making my photos look really fun, because it can take a really poor quality photo and then make it look like it was intentional and vintage looking. So I really like just having a camera. My pictures always look better with a digital camera, and also just embrace the flash. Even if you're using your phone, the sunset flash digital camera picture, unmatched. I'm putting that on the summer essentials list. You need this summer to get glammed up and then go to sunset and take pictures with flash. Trust me, you can never go wrong, and it'll be your favorite photos of yourself. Just saying. Also, for summertime, having a journal to document if you don't journal already. It's the perfect time to start in the summer because you have more free time. And then also, you can pretend you're in a little movie like, Dear Diary, today I went to the beach and I fell in love, or whatever you're doing. Not to say that you have to fall in love just because it's summer. And then you can look back and read it all after summer's over and start looking forward to summer every time that you read it. I think that's a really fun idea. Same thing goes for scrapbooks. If you end up taking Polaroid photos or you just want to print some photos from summer, just collecting memories. A summer essential requirement is to be present, but to also document. And by creating memories and capturing them and having them all lined up in a little scrapbook or album is just so fun. And it can be a fun activity to do with your friends. You can go watch the sunset or go to the beach or the park and set up a picnic and scrapbook. I think that's so cute. Something I talked about in my other summer guide episode is having a summer go bag, essentially. So just all your summer beach essentials or adventure essentials, having them in a bag that's quick to grab. You can keep it in your car or by your door, just so you don't say no to last minute plans because you're unprepared. If you are always prepared and you always have your bathing suit or your shoes or whatever it might be with you at all times, you can't say no to fun, spontaneous plans. So keeping a bag with your bathing suit, your towel, your change of clothes for afterwards, whatever your essentials are, keep a bag of them with you almost at all times. So that way you're always prepared. A water bottle. And then on top of that, a little emergency kit. I love emergency kits. I have one. It's just basically a little pouch and it has all of your essentials in it. So obviously feminine products, lip balm, band-aids, stain remover, whatever you might need, but make a summer edition one. So in that you can include SPF. You can include aloe vera in case somebody gets sunburned. But being prepared and having a fun little summer emergency pouch is so fun. I will get into some self-care things that I would keep in my summer essentials bag and just also have as summer essentials in general. So number one thing, you guessed it, I'm going to say it, SPF. You need SPF. I don't care if you want to be tan. You can still get tan with SPF. I'm going to sound like your mother right now, but you always hear every single older person when they're asked what their regret was or something they knew when they were younger, they will say it's that they wore sunscreen. And everyone who you meet who's older and they have flawless, smooth skin, they say that they're secret sunscreen. So wear your sunscreen. You can still get tan. SPF 50 plus if you can. And just all the time, reapply every 2 hours. It is the number one summer essential. Even if it looks like the sun's not out, the UV can still be high and it can be touching your skin. And you should just do it so you don't regret it and get sunburnt. No one wants to get sunburnt because if you're sunburnt, then you're in pain and you can't continue doing fun things. I used to be the girl who wanted to get as dark and tan as humanly possible, and you still can with SPF. I'm going to specify even further sunscreen sticks. I got this little sunscreen stick from Belief, but multiple brands have them, but it's a little sunscreen stick so you can just glide it on your face over top your makeup. We have so much evolved technology now where you don't need to have a white ghost face every time you put on sunscreen. They have invisible white cast free sunscreen for all skin tones and it's amazing. And so you don't have to be like, oh, I don't want my makeup to have white showing through. It won't. There's no excuses anymore. Sorry. And if you really want to get tan, I have no shame in self-tanner. I don't use self-tanner all the time because I don't care enough. But if you really want to get the tan and you want to avoid the sun, I know there's controversy around self-tanners because some of them have crazy toxic ingredients in them, but there are self-tanners that are clean and cruelty-free and safer for you. So just really do your research, but I will leave every single essential that I mentioned in this episode in my Amazon storefront that you can find in the description of this episode. I will link it all for you so you have all my faves, but there are clean self-tanners that exist, so then you don't have to worry about laying in the sun and frying your skin all day. I know that makes it sound like I'm no fun. I love the sunshine, I love vitamin D, but if it's not mandatory, I'm going to try to limit the harsh sun exposure. One thing I cannot recommend enough is having a summer scent, a signature summer scent, so that every time you put it on, your senses know it's summer. It's just so nostalgic, and you only use it during the summertime. You know the dopamine hit that you will feel when you get that summer scent and your body knows it's time, and it gives you something to look forward to every summer. And this could be maybe a more tropical scent, it could be a more fruity scent, something that's just more fun and different for you, just to switch it up for the summertime, something really fresh, whatever you want it to be, but just something that you use solely for the summer. I think it's a really fun idea. I actually, when I was in the 8th grade, and this was my, no, 7th grade, and this was my first summer with a boyfriend. It was my first summer just really being like a teen or a tween. And I had this Sun Bum, I want to say pomegranate flavored, berry flavored something, lip balm with SPF, because that's another tip. Having SPF in your lip balm is so important. I'll get into that. But this Sun Bum pomegranate flavored lip balm that tasted so delicious. I only got it for the summertime. But now anytime I taste a lip balm, a Sun Bum pomegranate lip balm, I can picture it in my head, because that is how distinct those memories are in my head and how they're associated with that Sun Balm lip balm. That is the summer that I had my first kiss. That is my summer that I was going to the beach all the time and thriving. And I'm just like, good times. So again, even having a summer lip balm that has a specific flavor that reminds you of the nostalgic summer feeling is so good. Also, summer, you know, it's hotter in most places. You're going to be sweating a little more. Let's be honest. You're going to be sweating a little. Please, deodorant, please. I had actually been putting off switching over to natural deodorant for so long because I heard that they don't work. Aluminum-free deodorants. Everyone would always say they don't work. And then my friend was like, no, it works, but you have to purge first. Meaning your body has a specific detox period that could be a few days up to a couple weeks where it's sweating out the toxins that were in that previous deodorant, your chemically deodorant. It has to sweat it out and purge to start fresh with this natural deodorant. And so I did that. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hard because I've never been, this might be biased to say, hopefully I'm not nose blind, I've never been a super strong BO person, but oh my gosh, when I was in the detox period, I was like, oh my gosh, I stink. I stink. Yeah, no, not fun to purge, obviously. But then once it was done, it was done. And I told my boyfriend the same thing because he tried natural deodorant and he thought it didn't work. And I was like, no, we actually just have to purge. And he did it and it works. And now we both use natural deodorant. All that to say, I tried the Salt Air Serum Deodorant my friend recommended me, and it's so cool. You put it on, it's like a serum. It's in the form of a liquid and you just let it dry. And you can also put it on at night because I think it has something to do with your pores or something. I don't know. People do it. They put it on at night to even help with ingrown hairs and stuff apparently. But give it a try. I use it's like the warm vanilla one, the orange looking one. Usually I'm not a vanilla person, but that was the number one recommended one. And you can also use that in conjunction with a regular natural deodorant. So I don't know. I love the Salt Air deodorant though. They smell really yummy and they're supposed to really help. So give it a try. You can get them at Ulta. Not sponsored, but another skincare, self-care thing that I absolutely love is body oil. And you can get body oils that are super hydrating and moisturizing and aren't just for looks, but they do have, I know L'Occitane has one that they actually sent me that I need to try, but I haven't been able to try because I've been on bed rest. But it's an oil, a body oil, their famous body oil, but it has shimmer in it. And I'm like, And I love anytime I have my collarbone showing or anything like that, I like to put some highlight on my collarbone or just something shimmery, just because it makes me feel like a glowing queen, like a mermaid princess. So that really helps too. But body oil, just keeping your skin super hydrated, finding a nice creamy moisturizer, preferably with SPF, and just keeping your skin super hydrated will help you glow so much more. And also a huge tip I have is to embrace your natural hair, especially if you're going to be swimming, especially if you're going to be sweating. Just start embracing it now so you can learn how to style it instead of when summertime comes in full swing and you get out of the pool, you're all confused and frazzled because of your natural hair showing. So I've been trying to embrace my natural waves. I always thought my hair was just weirdly frizzy for the longest time, but it's actually wavy. So finding a hair routine that really works, keeping your hair hydrated, taking care of it, instead of always trying to fight it with heat tools, maybe try embracing it. And honestly, I find that really helps. When I was in middle school and I was trying to keep my hair straight, it would get so frizzy and I was fighting the curl so bad. I was putting water in my hair, I was brushing it through all the time. It's not the solution. It's really not the solution. So finding curly hair products, I found a curl cream that I really like. Again, I'll have it all linked for you guys. I promise. Mousse hair oil. I love the K18 molecular hair oil. That one's really helped with my frizz more than anything I've ever tried. And on top of that, heatless hairstyles too, because again, you don't want to be spending time in the morning using heat tools on your hair if you're just going to sweat it off or go swimming and it just undoes itself. So finding cute heatless hairstyles, braids, ponytails, buns, whatever your favorite is, but learning those, practicing them, figuring out what looks good on you is a huge tip I have. On top of that, I have a few beauty ones. Number one, Benetint. And I think it's so cool that Benetint is popular now because I first got Benetint when I was probably 10 years old, maybe 11, because Bethany Moda posted about it in a video, and it used to come on a little brush, like a paintbrush, almost like a nail polish brush, and I loved that stuff, but at the time I just didn't really wear makeup, so I remember I gave it away to my sister, and I would do anything to have that back. But what's cool about Benetint is it truly does tint your cheeks and your lips, and there's something about a matching cheek and lip that just looks so good, and especially rosy during the summertime. Benetint is so good. I really want to buy more, but I have this weird thing about wasting makeup and I don't want to buy more stuff if I haven't used up what I already had. And so I have some cream blushes that I need to get myself through first before I let myself buy Benetint. But Benetint, if you're listening to this, I need you. Please. I think Benetint's great though because it's super tinting. It's the perfect pigment. Like, it doesn't overdo it, but it does stay on there. I know a lot of people like doing fake freckles for the summer. They also have done it with henna or liquid eyeliner, just something that's more tinting and will stay on and not rub off. But a lot of people like the freckly look for the summertime. I think it's super cute, and just embracing the glow. During summer, there's no need to mattify everything if you don't want to. Just embrace the glow. Seriously. And then I know it's super popular to use products that are serums and also makeup at the same time. So I use the It Cosmetics CC cream, and it is a anti-aging serum and SPF 50 plus and a skin tint. And that's what I use every day. And I've used it every day for the past few years, and I always get compliments on my skin. So that might be the secret. I don't know. While the self-care beauty aspect is so important and fun for the summertime, it also truly stems from within. How you're taking care of your body truly shows on the outside. So focusing on your wellness this summer will do wonders for your skin and your body and your mind. Supplements are something that I take. I take a magnesium glycinate supplement at nighttime to help me sleep, and it's also good for you. And then a vitamin B complex in the morning. That just helps with my energy levels throughout the day. But that's just something that helps me personally. But overall, just starting to learn about your supplements during the summertime, implementing them into your routine, it could be a great time to do that. Chia seeds are like a flat belly, de-bloating secret ingredient. Soak your chia seeds first, and then putting them in a smoothie or something like that will help so much with your gut health. You don't even taste them. They don't taste bad. Some people can't get past the texture. If you put them in a smoothie, it won't bother you that much. I always have soaked chia seeds in my smoothies, and they're so good for you, and you always feel better afterwards. This video is not about food, but I just have to say it again because I say it in all my wellness glow up videos. Kiwi. Kiwis are a de-bloating food, and apparently if you eat the outside of the kiwi for, oh gosh, I forget how many days, and I don't want to spread misinformation, but I say it in one of my other episodes where there was a study that if they ate a kiwi, I want to say every day for a week, they noticed results in their de-bloating. No, I think it's 4 days. I think after 4 days, you feel a difference in your gut health. And eating the outside, you can eat the outside. The outside of the kiwi has double the nutrients and fiber as the inside. So make sure you're eating the outside of the kiwi. Also, just for feeling good, ginger tea for inflammation and raspberry leaf tea for your hormone levels, for your period cramps. I notice an insane difference when I take raspberry leaf tea versus when I don't. That also could have something to do with the ovarian cyst that I just found out I had. So who knows what will happen? We'll see if it still hurts once I get it removed. But tea in general is just something I've been getting into more lately. Definitely one of my favorites for the season. And you can make it iced in a little pitcher. I don't know. There's something about drinking in a pitcher during summertime. Like it's a little lemonade stand. I don't know. I sound like I'm going crazy. But you guys already know I'm going to say it. Drinking water for the summertime, getting a cute new water bottle, one that's easy to transport, one that holds a lot of water, keeps your water cold if you like your water cold, to keep with you during the summertime, so that way you're holding yourself accountable, staying hydrated, drinking water. Summer is not fun if you're dehydrated. I don't know when you guys will start getting that. You need to drink your water. Your body will thank you. Your skin will thank you. Your mind will thank you. You're not you when you're dehydrated. You're just not. And so having a cute water bottle definitely helps hold you accountable with that. I also have a few fun fashion accessory essentials. Number one being a hat. I was anti-hat for the longest time. They weren't my look. They weren't my vibe. I couldn't find ones that were cute. Having a hat, it's like having a friend that's going to protect you from aging. So having a hat is good because it protects your face from the sun. You don't have to squint, so you won't get wrinkles, and it really just helps. I got a cute one off Amazon. It looks cute. It's vintage, Ralph Lauren polo vibes, and I really like it. So there are cute hats out there, and bringing them with you to the beach, keeping them with you in your summer essentials bag is really helpful. And also, another fun thing on top of that, a silk headscarf. Tell me there is nothing more luxurious than a silk headscarf, like in the movies when they're driving through the city or on PCH with the top down and their little headscarf on and their sunglasses. So luxurious, so cute. It feels like you're in a movie. Protects your hair from the sun or the wind, the breeze, the water, the sweat. You'll love it. Of course, like I just said, sunglasses are a huge one as well. Protects your eyes. Getting UV ones is important, but I also recommend investing in some cheap ones. They still sell cheap UV protected ones, but just so that way if you wear them in the water and they go missing or they get broken, it doesn't really matter. Having a nice pair of sunglasses that's expensive and you like is good too, but I just know I've broken my expensive Ray-Bans so many times. It's always during the summer because you're the most active or you're having the most fun. Invest in some cheap ones just in case. I'd recommend it. But I honestly now find myself reaching for my Amazon sunglasses more than my nice sunglasses because they're more comfortable, low-key, and also I know it's okay if something bad happens to them. They're more reliable. A claw clip for your hair is so essential just so you could throw your hair up really quickly without creasing it or anything, and it can be wet, it can be dry, just so you can throw your hair up, and it's really easy to keep on your bag, which for your bag, I don't know, obviously we all have our favorites, but something I never thought of before is having a mesh bag. I got a really cute mesh one from Victoria's Secret, so that way if you bring it to the beach or anything, the sand will sift through it. So you're not bringing your sand home, because there is no worse feeling than getting home from the beach and then you set your bag down and you take your stuff out and you got sand all over your room or your house. And you brought some of the beach home with you. So that's never fun. So I think a mesh bag is super smart if you will be doing a lot of beach stuff. While we are on the topic of accessories, I am a jewelry girl. I love wearing my jewelry at all times. I don't take most of my jewelry off ever. Ever. However, of course, this can be risky when you're dealing with water or sweat. You don't want your jewelry to tarnish. If you are a silver girl, investing in stainless steel jewelry is one of the smartest things you can do. And it's not even an investment because it's cheaper than sterling silver jewelry, but it's just more durable. It doesn't tarnish. It requires way less maintenance. You don't have to clean it. My stainless steel jewelry I've been wearing for a long time, and I always wear it in the shower. I always wear it in the water, and nothing happens to it. So lifespan's pretty long on it, and it won't tarnish. Even if you're a gold girl, do your research. Look at reviews of brands whose jewelry does not tarnish in the water. I know the brand Pavoy on Amazon. Again, I'll link them. I get a lot of my jewelry from them. Theirs does not tarnish, or at least not that quickly. Not that I've seen. But as far as jewelry goes, having a toe ring, I think is really fun. There's a lot of festivals and stuff that you can go to, or like little markets, and you can pick out cute jewelry. I think that's such a little summer activity. Earrings, if you do plan on doing a lot of swimming or anything, having huggy style earrings so that you don't lose them or that your hair doesn't get caught in the earring back or anything is also such a lifesaver and helps you feel so much more comfortable. And then overall, jewelry stacking. I love nothing more than a good jewelry bracelet stack or anklets. I can't believe I almost forgot to say that. Anklets are so cute, and having a little summer anklet. I think summer's just a great time to accessorize and have fun with it and switch it up. Also, as far as fashion goes, hear me out. Something that I recently purchased that I didn't know that I needed or wanted, cowboy boots. And I've been, before all my medical surgery stuff's been going on, I was volunteering at a horse ranch and also riding, and I got the most comfy, cutest pair of cowboy boots. I just have to show the people who are watching the video. They have pink interior, pink stitching. They're so cute and I'm obsessed with them. And I'm so sad that I can't be wearing them right now because I'm on bed rest, but I'm hoping to be back soon, at least in the next couple months. Anyway, what I love about cowboy boots is that they're super comfortable, but they can also look really elevated. You can wear them with dresses, you can wear them with pants, you can wear them with a bathing suit, and you'll be a little coastal cowgirl vibe. I don't know. That might be a really niche thing for me to bring up, but that's just how I feel. Another shoe option that I personally recommend, obviously flip-flops. People like flip-flops. Personally, me, I have always been a platform shoe girly, so having wedged flip-flops, I have these ones from Guess that I've been wearing so often. I wear them with cuffed jeans, I wear them to the beach obviously, and they just really elevate your regular flip-flop look. Obviously, it's not a requirement that you have wedged flip-flops, but they're an essential for me, and I'm not even kidding. I have been and will be wearing them all the time because it just really elevates your basic flip-flop. Another way to always look put together this summer is with a matching loungewear set. There's the little dainty Brandy Melville looking sets, the shorts and the matching cami, or even if you did a tracksuit or a sweatsuit for watching the sunset, it makes you look so put together. If you're wearing a matching set, it looks like you instantly tried. You're instantly that girl. You're instantly from someone else's Pinterest board. You are her. I actually am coming out with a matching set, little loungewear line. I'm hoping to have it launched soon. I don't even have an exact date on it because of everything that's happened with my medical stuff, but it's super cute. We're doing a fold over yoga pant, a cami with a built-in bra layer almost, so that way it's not see-through. You don't have to wear a bra with it, which is so nice. And then we are introducing a fold over short as well with little lace on it, and I'm so excited. It is perfect for summer. So stay tuned for updates on that on my other socials. And I also have my matching set from last summer. It's a little skirt with a little halter top, and it's so cute. Anything matching for the summertime, you look instantly chic. Another fashion favorite for me right now is stripes and gingham and polka dots. Those are all no-brainers. Everyone's obsessed with all of that right now. But there's something that just looks so chic and coastal and classy. I love those prints. I don't know what it is. Lastly, a sundress. Having a sundress with you at all times will set you up for success because you will never have to say no to plans. You need to go to the beach. You can go in your sundress. You need to go on a picnic. You can go in your sundress. You get invited to a fancy dinner. You can go in a sundress. They're so versatile. If you're having a long beach day, you're going to brunch, you're going to the beach, you're going to the pool, you're going on a picnic, and then you're going to dinner, all you really need that day is a sundress for your outfit. So I am a sundress advocate. I love dresses. I love baby doll dresses. I love them all. But having a good dress that fits you perfectly, that you just love and is tried and true, and you will reach for it every time, find her, cherish her, and keep her with you at all times. Also, fresh flowers are a huge summer essential for me, especially if you go to a farmer's market or a flower field to pick them. Keeping them in a vase just really livens up the space, brightens it up, lightens the mood, and you can't go wrong. with having fresh flowers. Those are all my summer essentials for today, but please leave a comment letting me know what your summer essential is and what episode you want to see next time. Don't forget to join the Hot and Unbothered Besties group chat on my Instagram at Brianna Gomez with 2 B's. I'll have it linked for you in the description, as well as at Hot Unbothered on TikTok and Instagram. Follow me on my Snapchat, Pinterest, all that good stuff will be linked for you guys, of course. Thank you guys for being patient with me during this unforeseen time in my life. I love you guys so, so much from the bottom of my heart. I am so grateful for you, and I'm so grateful to see what we will do next as a community, and I will see you next Brie Day. Bye. Mwah.